Hello Capricorn, this is your April Tarot Forecast and me, Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, delivering it. As always, we'll look at your love life, at your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the months of April. At the end, I will post some messages from a person of interest to yourself. Alright, so we will start with an oracle card as always, and today I picked the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's see what comes out for Capricorn. This is the reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So decide for yourself. If you're watching for your Sun sign, you may want to check out readings for your Moon sign and for Rising as well. Of course, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you. Don't force it. All right. I have started my new show, Mindfully Awake. I will be updating all the kind of about information on my web and contact info on my website and on my channel about it, but I already posted some stuff on the community tab, so you can check it out. This week we're going to be talking about, comes out at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. This Friday we're going to be talking about building intimacy in relationships. So there we go. So tune in or catch the recording. It's going to be available on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter /X, LinkedIn, Amazon Fire, and a few other things, but also on all the podcast networks. So you can just listen to it as a podcast if that's what fancies you. Okay, you have the listening card. Oh, I love this one. I also love how green it is. And to me, it immediately means listen with your heart. And I mean, essentially, that's what the card is. But let me read it not to miss anything. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is the occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just with your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures great understanding of your circumstances. This is a fortunate sign. Maybe some of you were looking for something like that. Who knows? Okay, now let's get on with the tarot reading. So I'll do one more shuffle. So for your love life, we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Eight of Swords. The Temperance. This is Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Sag. For your career, you have Ace of Cups. It's also always fun when you get love cards for the career, right? The Strength, Leo, and Three of Pentacles. Something collaboration related, finally. The Advice, Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is Pisces energy. A beautiful Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. This is Cancer. So quite a few major arcana here, which means that this is a time of transformation, and definitely the universe is taking you somewhere new. And of course, it's up to you to understand, to listen with your heart, to understand the circumstances, understand what is it that the universe is trying to get to you, or to get you to. All right, in your love part of the spread, I'll be honest with you, I don't really see another person here. It doesn't mean that you don't have one. It just means that in April, it's important for you to focus on yourself rather than another person or the two of you. And in case you were maybe worried about that, don't be worried. And it's actually quite relevant. It's relevant for quite a lot of people because we are in the Aries season. We just had all those eclipses in Aries energy. We have Chiron in Aries, we have North Node in Aries. And a lot of it is kind of pulling us in the direction of figuring out who we are and what we need. And for that, you definitely need to be balanced, especially between your yin and yang, your masculine and feminine, so that none of it is disintegrate, none of it is pulling you off the center, right? You need to stop overthinking and self-sabotaging your success, thinking that maybe you're not good enough, maybe it's just not the time, being overly practical and all that. And just essentially what I'm getting the message oftentimes is, I don't think that I'll do good here, and then you pass up the opportunity. And then of course the Hermit is more about just spending time by yourself to figure out what is it that you love doing, what is the next step, how would you like to change your life. And don't get stuck on a specific area of your life. Like, it's not just about the career, for example, or it doesn't mean that you need to leave your person and find somebody else. And it's like, okay, so who do I want to be with, right? But let it be a free flow if possible. Let your subconscious bring it to you, or the surrounding energy bring it to you, of like, what does it bring, like what kind of thoughts does it bring, right? What are you thinking about first, or who, you know, what area of your life where you feel like you'd like to bring in more joy, more contentment and happiness, more fulfillment. And that will be it. But do not try just one but here. Do not try to overcompensate just with practical things, right? It needs to be really deeply connected to your heart center, to what makes you emotionally fulfilled. All right, for your career space, we have these three guys. So yeah, Ace of Cups, Strength, and Three of Pentacles. This is a lot about, again, self-love. I'm sorry, but it is important in every aspect of your life, right? And being strong enough to go for some unconventional partnerships, to being brave to pick people that maybe would not be everybody's first choice, or someone who hasn't done the job before, but deep down you know that they're just the right person for the job, right? It's taking those kind of risks. And of course, it's up to you and your context to decide how justified they are. But part of the magic, and that's where this love energy comes in, is when you don't always have everything calculated. Would be well too easy for that, right? And a lot of times there is somebody else who has a bunch of potential and they're waiting for an opportunity like what you can present to them to take it on. So that's another way to get out of your head if you are struggling to choose the opportunities, to accept them, to say yes. Another way is to help somebody else, to encourage them, to bring them into your team. I'm not saying take people who are not qualified for the job. I'm just saying think outside the box and allow yourself some risk. Capricorn sometimes can struggle with that. So that could be your learning curve and the expansion potential. And speaking of the advice, we have Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Four of Wands. Two fours. Fours are about setting foundation. So what you need to set from your side, like this is your part, is to set the foundation in the material realm, like with your home, with your finances, to have that baseline where you can feel safe and you don't have to occupy your mind and spend all your energy on trying to figure that out. Essentially what would be a survival mode for a lot of people. Four of Wands is more about baseline in relationships, right? This is long-term commitment, personal, professional, doesn't matter. But again, you need people on your team, so to speak, quote unquote. But you know, it doesn't have to be a professional team, right? But you need people close to you. You need that support network. That would be your family, your tribe, your team, however you want to call it, right? or establish that those people are there for you, whatever you need them. And then let it, let it go and let it God. Let God, right? Let go and let God. That's what it is. Allow for the universe to bring what you want to you, right? Like your task, your assignment is to revisit the baseline, update it, upgrade it, improve it, so that that baseline is solid, that it's balanced. It's like when you're building a house and you definitely want your foundation to be stable and good quality. Even if it takes longer, it's important. And then the universe will build on it for you, whatever you're trying to bring. Okay, messages from your personal interest to yourself. Okay, you got Page of Wands. What would Capricorn's person like to tell them? The Fool. And the Justice. Wow, it's two major arcanas. But before I got the Justice, it was very lively, childlike energy. And I heard your person saying that I want us to have the childlike fun. I want us to be a little bit less serious and considerate and mature and, responsible sometimes, right? To have that opportunity for fun. And then Justice came in, and I thought to myself that maybe you didn't allow yourself to have that opportunity for fun, but it's being brought to you for everything that you've done. It's like part of the celebrating your achievements, reaping the fruits of your labor, right? So you have this opportunity. You will be presented with it, and take it. Don't dismiss it because it's not serious, or it sounds like a waste of time because it's not useful, right? It is useful if it's gonna bring you happiness and joy, especially if it's with your person. Why not? But don't get too hung up on that concept either, because even if it's just you, your person wants you to be that, to do that, to allow yourself to have that fun, to be in that energy. I hope this was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back with more readings very soon, and make sure you check out my show. Also, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with other people who might resonate with this. Love you. Bye.